Today's question is on pattern, and we will print the pattern. Like on the first line we will print 1, and at the second line it will print space and give a space, and at the third line it will print 1 space 2 space 3, and so on. The last line will be 1 space 2 space 3 space 4 space 5. So comma lines that has to be written. And for printing or displaying a pattern you need loops. So there are 2 loops you can see, and this is the outer loop and this is the inner loop. That means it is having one loop inside another loop for every pattern, programs. So an inner loop will finish its execution first, then the outer loop. And always remember, the outer loop is for the number of lines to be displayed. As I told you the pattern just now, there are 5 lines, and this inner loop will print the pattern actually. So now in the first loop, the outer loop, I is equal to 1, I less than 5, 1 less than 5, true. True means it will get into the body of the outer loop and it will get the inner loop over here. And inner loop is starting from j is equal to 1 and j less than equal to I is 1. So j is also 1 and j equal to 1. Can you see the equal symbol? J equal to 1, I is 1. So j equal to 1, 1 equal to 1, true. And as it is true, it will go to the next line. That means it is going to get into the body of the inner loop, and it will print the value of I and the print the value of j, which is 1, and the space, because there are spaces in between the numbers getting displayed. So this is the space. So 1 got printed, and there is a closing of the inner loop. J plus plus, it will go to the update and j will become 2. J was 1 plus plus, j becomes 2. So 2 less than 1, I is 1, 2 less than 1, false. As it is false, it will not go into the body of the inner loop, it will go to the out of the loop and will go to system or println, which will give you 1 line space. It will take you to the another line, it will take you to the new line, and once it go to the new line, it gets the closing of the outer loop, and outer loop it will go back to the update. I plus plus, I was 1, and now I will be 2 because of update plus plus. So 2 less than 5, true. As it is true, it will again go to the inner loop, and inner loop and will print. So j will begin from 1 again, and this time j or 1 will be less than I is 2, so 1 less than 2, that is true, and it will get into the body of the inner loop and it will print the value of j first, that is 1, and as it is 1, it will go to the update. J becomes 2. So 2 less than equal to, you can see the equal symbol, equal to I is 2, so 2 equal to 2, true. Again it will get into the body of the inner loop and it will print the value of j, which is 2 now. So 2 and the space. Again it will go back to the update, j plus plus, j becomes 3, 3 less than 2, false. That is false, it will come down to system.println, which will give you, or it will take you to the another line. So similarly, again the outer loop will be executed and it will become 3, and once 3 is less than 5, again it will go to the inner loop and it will print the value, the numbers 1 and the space 2 space 3, so on. It is going to complete the iteration of 5 times of the outer loop. I'll show you, and it will display the entire pattern. I'll show you the compile first. I'll compile first. It's compiling. You can see the bottom of the screen and it says no syntax errors. See the output. You can see the output now, the pattern very clearly. All these spaces and then 5 different lines.